Hey, we're here at the Actuality VR studio, about to do the actual VR show. Sir, could you please come over here? Are you ready for the show?
I guess so.
Let's get into the show! In this episode of the actual VR show, we're getting mystical with some D&D augmented reality glasses. Are you ready to go dungeoning? Secondly, Bjork released a VR album, so if you're ready to get weird in a headset, that's probably where you're gonna want to start. And for our third story today, we're just giving a shout out to Victor Riddel. Victor Riddel. He's got a lot of things going on that I want to share with you. Tickle, tickle. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the actual, not wrong emphasis, the actual. Welcome to the actual VR. We're at the podcast set again. On to the first story of the day. So I came across this article on Upload VR, and they talked about Tilt 5. Tilt 5 is a company that's designed and constructed this AR headset, these AR glasses that very specific use. And what caught my attention, going full nerd here, we're leveling up to over 9,000. They talk about this headset, and specifically it's designed for tabletop games. If you don't know what a tabletop game is, this story's probably not for you, but what they're doing is really cool. So they have this mat that you put on a table and these AR glasses. It's multiplayer. The creator describes it as a great way of enhancing something like a Dungeons and Dragons type experience where you have these figurines on a table and they become animated and the entire play area becomes animated. So what you can do as a dungeon master is you can have the entire map laid out for your unsuspecting players, and they have no idea. They're all wearing these headsets. They see what's going on. They're walking through this tall grass, not knowing what's going on. All of a sudden, ambush, right? Am I right? Okay, well, what's cool about this technology is that it uses a little bit, the AR glasses are different than the things that you see in the HoloLens and the Magic Leap. Whereas those technologies, the Magic Leap and the HoloLens, they have these micro displays in the headset themselves. What Tilt 5 is doing is they project light onto this reflective surface, this mat that you have on the table, and that mat is reflected, that light is reflected back into the glasses. This is called far eye projection as opposed to the close eye projection that you get with those other AR headsets. Another thing that's different is that this is, unlike the Magic Leap, this is tethered to a mobile device or a computer. This is not something like the Magic Leap where you have your little satchel on the side, your little purse that you bring along with you. If you've ever put on a Magic Leap, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But this you can use your computer, so the graphics are not limited by the headset itself. It scales to whatever it's plugged into. So if you can't wait to get your D&D on with some AR glasses, let me know in the comments down below. I'm pretty pumped about this. I'm not gonna lie. We at the Actuality VR studio, we dabble in a little bit of team building, D&D building. We do some D&D team building sometimes. For our second story of the day, we have Bjork. Yep, you heard me right. Bjork came out with a VR album. She's got 7 songs that have just been released. It's been on the circuit in museums since 2016, but now you can buy it on Steam. If you have an Oculus headset, a Valve Index, or you have an HTC Vive, for $30 you have all access pass to all things weird. It's visually, it's stunning. I'm not gonna say that I'm not a fan of the music, but what I'm saying is she does some incredible things in virtual reality. It's a combination of 360 video and these you know what? If you want Burning Man in a headset, there you go. Third story of the day, we're talking about Victor Riddel. Victor Riddel. Victor, I'm sorry, man. I see your name all the time online, but I don't know how to pronounce it. I think he's co-owner, but he's definitely a writer for this website called VRDizzy.com. It's like the Onion for virtual reality tech and news. They take what's happening in immersive tech and they add a little satirical flair to it. They have different writers, but he's somebody that every time he shares an article, I find myself laughing myself. If you're somebody who has been in immersive tech long enough, you love the medium, you'll get the references. I highly recommend you check out VRDizzy.com. Also on the website, they have some really cool print-offs. If you've got a VR play area, they have these like really cool and funny signs that you can post inside your room that if you've ever put on a headset, you'll get the jokes. But what he's doing is he's creating this storyline. He created these little Veeple that he calls them, and each one has a different headset, and they have these different elements. They're little adorable little minion-looking things, and they have different headsets on. If you notice, the Quest, the Veeple wearing the Quest headset doesn't have a tail. It doesn't have a cord. The Quest doesn't have its cord. You get it. I just wanted to take this opportunity to to encourage Victor, and I wanted to show his work. I've appreciated him for so many years, and I just wanted to let you know that he's doing some really cool work. I wanted to bring him to your attention. I wanted to hand him off and then say, look, he has brought me joy. Here's some joy. Guys, I can't get enough of y'all loving. So if you're loving what we got going on right here, just give us a little thumbs up. Just put down a little comment, subscribe, do all the things you do when you enjoy the work that we're doing. If you're here every Monday, I just want to let you know, I definitely appreciate you. I feel you. I feel you. And don't think that I haven't seen all the love that you've already given us. Your comments, they mean the world to me. Your likes, your shares. I love attention. That's what it really is. That's why I'm standing in front of this camera here, because I love your attention. Don't forget, every Monday, 9 in the morning, we have the Actual VR show. We also have the Actual VR podcast, the very podcast that happens on this set. It comes out every Friday. We're 4 episodes in at this point. We've had some great interviews. It would mean the world to me if you just check it out. It's on our Facebook, it's on our YouTube, it's on our Spotify, it's on Google Play, it's on Apple Podcasts. Thanks, Casey.
Yo.
Thanks, Nick.
Yeah.
It's the dream team. It's what makes this all happen. I love coming here every week, talking to you guys. I hope to see you next week. And don't forget, if it's news to you, you haven't been watching our show long enough. See you next week.
Love you, Kyle.